Uh, Actually, there's two I would say are pretty high on my mode. One, personality, being able to deal well with others. I remember that old checklist in the report. The report card I used to get, works and plays well with others. I think that's a major checklist in our business. You've got to be able to work well and play well with others, and you've got to be able to incorporate or understand people's personalities in order to motivate them to do what you want to say. The second part for me has been a combination of calmness and focus. I think people look to an assistant director. I'm not a yeller. I just knew that wasn't in my plan. As a trainee, I worked with some assistant directors that yelled to be what they felt was effective. And I felt that wasn't very effective. It was good for the short term, but in the long term, it became like white noise to most of the crew. They listen, but they're not really, they're going to do what they're going to do. And pretty soon, when it's important, they're still not listening. So for me, it's a sense of being able to communicate calmly and be able to communicate effectively with others. And I think that's the other most important thing, communication. Because people just want to feel that you know what you're doing. You're a good leader. And if you're able to communicate effectively and be able to communicate with certain validity, you'll be able to move the crew to do what you want them to do. And interestingly enough, there's a sense in everybody that they want to be led. Actors want to be coached by directors. They may not say that, but they want to. That's all they care about. They care that the director knows what he's doing, and that they feel they can go into battle with the director and feel like he has a sense of urgency, commitment, and purpose, and has an opinion. I think every actor wants to be coached, and every actor wants to be told the truth. So it's all part of the communication process, and it takes a little gut. You have to be a little gutsy to communicate. Sometimes you don't want to tell an actor that he has to come at 6 o'clock in the morning, or you don't want to tell a cast member that, do you mind not taking your turnaround because I don't want the whole crew to come in, and by the time we're getting to Friday, which is in most television shows, you're working like from now 12 o'clock in the afternoon to 12 midnight of the following Saturday, or probably even going into 1 or 3 o'clock in the morning because of turnaround issues. In the features, we have a little bit more of that, and so you have to have guts. I mean, sometimes I do stand outside the trailer door, take a deep breath, and go, knock on the door, and go for it. And it takes guts. It takes a little guts, but people want to feel like you know what you're doing. And I think that's especially in the movie business. If the crew wants to feel like the leader knows what he's doing, and actors want to feel like the director knows what he's doing. The director wants to feel like the producers know what they're doing.